6 months later, I was seeing someone at that time. They had a big house in a residential area in the north. I came over for weekends, and because we had to work on one of his projects next day in Miami, I brought both my kitties. At that time, Sasha had a friend, and I brought them both to stay with me over the weekend at his house. In the morning when we took off in his car, we spent a really long day. It was more than 8 hours in Miami. So when we got back, it was already around 9 p.m. And as we were driving right in, he's realizing he forgot to push the clicker for the garage door to close. So the door was up for 8 hours and obviously the keys were gone. And it's a huge, wide residential area. Only houses, and the roads are winding like this. So full of houses, full of little turns and little lakes artificially made, and the fountains. You just can get lost as a human there, let alone as a cat. So I was all kinds of emotion all at once. I told him, you better pray, because otherwise you better pray we find them. So I had to walk around and scream his name, and his friend, we found him pretty fast in the bushes a couple of streets over next to the house. But Sasha was nowhere to be found. So at that point, I was sad and mad and everything. I was bawling. And I did the same thing. I remembered that worked last time. So I got back to the house, sat on the front porch, and just called in his soul and asked him to come back to mommy. And you guys, as I did that, we were a little bit on the hill, this house, 2 streets over. I could see something moving in the bushes, and then I just got up and I was screaming his name. I was like, Sasha, Sasha! And he came like this, running like a horse. He came running and he jumped into my lap. And from that moment, I just knew that we would always find a way back to one another.